My channel. Welcome to another work vlog, work days in my lifestyle. Today is Monday. It's October 25th, which is so crazy. I had the most peaceful morning routine and I am so ready to jump into the week. Yeah, very good, very peaceful. I just got back in from taking my dog for a little walk and it's 8:45. So I have 15 minutes before I'm going to start. She's crying because I need to give her breakfast. But lately what I've been doing, if you guys are up to date with my vlogs, you know that she's been so annoying lately, but she's doing a lot better actually. And one thing that we started doing is putting her food actually inside this ball. I'll show you guys later, or I'll put an overlay, but it takes her forever to eat every meal. And it's also really good stimulation for her brain. So some of you guys commented to check out puzzle type things. And this is one that someone at the pet store recommended. And oh my gosh, it helps so much. But the reason I'm waiting is because I want to vlog first because it makes a lot of noise. So yeah, we're gonna jump into work. We're gonna jump into everything. I just wanted to say a little thing, I guess, about how I'm feeling this morning. I'm feeling really good. Waking up early has been really helpful, and you guys saw in my little b-roll of my morning routine, my sun lamp is back out. So that lamp is a sun therapy lamp. It's designed for people who have seasonal affective disorder, or even if you don't have that but you live in a colder climate where there's just not as much daylight in the winter. That helps so much. It mimics the sunlight. It's a very bright light, and I've been putting it sort of blasting on me in the mornings, starting around 6 a.m. let's say, and it just changes everything. It really helps you wake up. And what I like to do is read, journal, sip tea in front of it, have a slow morning, but kind of get my blast of sunlight, and it's so helpful. So if you are someone who suffers from lower motivation, feeling really sluggish in the mornings in the winter, especially like I said, in the colder climates, check out a sun lamp. They're $100 to $200, I would say, but it's so worth it, and they last you forever. My mom has had one for 10 years now, so really recommend that. It is so helpful, definitely contributing to my good mood this morning. The one thing I want to say is whenever I have these slower mornings and I know I'm gonna be productive too at the same time, I did yoga, I did I'm all ready to go and it's 8:30. Sometimes this is really hard for me. I overestimate the amount of things that I want to do and can do. So for example, I was I'm gonna do everything you guys saw, plus I'm gonna edit a video. And now there's 15 minutes before I need to start work and I don't have time to edit a video. So I'm kind of disappointed about that, but I'm gonna take the 15 minutes to get started with it, load all the footage onto my computer, all of that. And then if I have little break times throughout the day maybe, or if I want to do it on my lunch break, at least it'll be faster, it'll be more ready. So that's that. I'm gonna go, where is she? Maggie, let's see if she'll come. Maggie, come. Oh, she was under the desk. There she is. Hi. I am going to go feed the beast, and then I'll check into work and show you guys, or let you guys in on what's up this week. Okay, my hair looks crazy because it's really greasy. Great. Not the point. So it's a little bit after 9. I just checked into everything. I thought I would let you guys know what I do first thing in the morning when I check into work, especially on a Monday. So first of all, I am part of a 3-person team. We're a startup, a consulting startup, and I am the only one in Eastern time. So I'm in Eastern time, and then Liz is in, I believe, Central time, and Dina's in Pacific time. So sometimes, and usually on Monday, I'm the first one, neither of them are online yet. Sometimes they're up super early and they're online too, but I kind of like it when I'm the first one online because I feel like I can just get myself organized. It's like being the first one in the office, you know? So what I first of all do, first things first, I check Slack to see if there was anything that I missed or any like messages that came in. Second, I check my calendar just to get an idea of what's up for the day as well as for the week. And then third, I check my emails and just get my emails totally cleared out. Today I had like no emails, which was so nice. I did like a huge email clean out last week, read everything, organized everything, sorted, blah, blah, blah. And so my inbox is looking so clean, which is such a nice feeling. Today I do have a few meetings. I have one client meeting, one client meeting, 2 internal meetings, another client meeting, and that's it. So pretty busy like meeting day. Not really, I don't know. Yeah, and the rest of the week, I'm just looking at my calendar now. I barely have any meetings, but I'm sure that is going to change. I prefer having meetings. It's on days when I don't have meetings, like some days it's nice, but too many days in a row without meetings, especially working from home, being remote, I feel it can be hard to get in the groove and feel like you're really connected with work. So I'm sure some meetings will come in and I'll have like touch bases with my team and everything like that. But that's what's up this morning. So my 3 main tasks. Oh, and then after checking everything, I go into Asana, which is a project management software, and I see what all of my tasks are. So I'm just looking if I can show you guys Asana. Yeah, there's nothing confidential here. Okay, so this is what Asana looks like if anyone is not familiar. I keep mine in list format, so I have like my own personal to-dos, and you can set like a due date and stuff. It's really great. So here in green are the things that are due today. These are overdue, but it's because we're waiting on some client input. But I go in and I see, okay, like based on the due dates, this is what's due, this is what's urgent. So I know what my priorities are today. So the number 1 priority, the thing I have to do first is we have a client kickoff at 3 p.m. today that I have to make the deck for. So I have to go in and do that, but it's not a huge deal because I'm really like happy. I've already created like a skeleton that's really easy to just like kind of copy paste for every client, and then you just fill in the details. So you're not starting from blank every time. You have this template to work from, and that's something I've been doing a lot of at work is templatizing things. So, you know, we're a small team, we're a startup, and a lot of the information kind of just lives in Liz and Dina, the founders' heads. So when they brought me on board, you know, one thing I've really been helping with is to templatize everything and take those things that are in their head and like standardize it so that when we do have like a kickoff or something like that, we just grab the template, paste in the client specific details, and it's much, much faster than starting from scratch every time. So that's really cool. And that's also something that you guys can do at work is if you have downtime or whatever, think about things that you can turn into templates to save time down the line, whether it's just for you or whether it's to share with your team. I think that's a really, really good use of time. So I'm gonna go in and do that now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Update, still just working away. It's about 10:30, have a client meeting in 30 minutes. I just made a breakfast. I thought it was so cute. Apple toast with baba ganoush, and then toast with butter, and then 2 hard-boiled eggs and some sun-dried tomatoes. I love hard-boiled eggs so much. I like crave them. It's really weird. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys my breakfast. Heading over to my kitchen, you guys. It's almost 2:30 and this day is flying by. I haven't really eaten anything besides that breakfast that I had a few hours ago. Well, I haven't. And I want to make it this. So I have this meal from Good Food that only takes 20 minutes to prepare. So I'm just going to take a little bit of time to do that, and I'll just keep my computer open and kind of like work on the side. I feel like this is one of those like easy prep recipes. Let's see, kind of easy. But I just wanted to check in. I feel like I'm having the best day ever today. You know those days when you're working and time just flies and it doesn't feel like you're working, like it just feels like everything's flowing. It feels so good, and it feels like it's been a while, to be honest, since I've had one of those days at work. So I'm really, really happy. The only like negative I would say is that I've had no time to edit my video, and it's kind of like, okay, do I want to eat or do I want to edit my video? And I'm gonna choose eating. As much as I love you guys, I just like, if I don't eat, I feel like my mood could turn around or like whatever. So we're gonna eat, we're gonna probably just finish editing tonight and upload the video tomorrow. That's kind of just the way it's gonna have to go. And you know, a few videos ago I talked about trying to find balance and find like a new positive routine with YouTube and a way of integrating it into my now much busier life. And you know, I think one of the ways of doing this is going to have to be flexibility. Like I can't be so rigid with my upload schedule because sometimes it's just not possible. Like today, if I wanted to upload Monday after work, well, it's not going to happen. So maybe it'll happen on Tuesday, and like that's okay, and like I can be kind of flexible. And you know, I think what I'm worried about with that flexibility is that like it's bad for the algorithm, but like I'll just adjust. I'll try. If it's bad for the algorithm, okay, well, we'll try again. Like who knows, right? Who knows what that freaking algorithm is doing? But I just want to keep feeling happy, keep feeling productive at both YouTube and work and my personal life. So you know, there's no way to do it all, but we're gonna keep trying. Okay, so with that being said, let's start cooking. And as I cook, I'm gonna tell you guys about something so fun and exciting that I'm working on. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna kind of do this and talk. So we are currently putting together for a client what's called a campaign. So this is a short-term sort of marketing initiative that takes place inside of a hub that's a specially branded hub that we get for the client, that allows them to invite their customers in, and they essentially like play a game and complete tasks to win points, earn prizes, and interact with the customer. So it's very much like an element of advocacy, which is like, you know, interacting with your customer, pleasing them, and then getting like feedback from them, getting a review from them, getting a customer story for them, like using your happiest customers for marketing initiatives. And a campaign is like an expedited way to do all of that in a very fun, gamified manner. So it's really cool. There's also a lot of like a design aspect to it, and that is what I am working on this afternoon. So last week I put together the proposal, or like a draft of the proposal, for our client, and just now before you see me right now, I had just met with my boss to review it. She was really happy with it, which was like honestly so nice to get that great feedback, because you know, I've told you guys in the vlogs, like there were a few instances lately I have been, and I haven't updated you guys, I have been getting really good feedback at work, which just feels amazing. And then from this, to get good feedback on something that was new to me and that was also very fun, felt great, because you know, you're having fun doing it, and then for your boss to say like, hey, this is awesome, like the client's gonna love it, is just great. So hopefully you guys can hear me over the talking. So yeah, so that's what was up, and I want to show you guys what is next in terms of the design. So I do spend a fair amount of time at this job in Canva, which like I just love, because it allows me to just scratch that creative itch, so to speak, of like design. And fun fact, I used to think that after my university degree I would take a college course in graphic design, and then that just like never happened. But hey, sorry to all you graphic designers out there, Canva is out here trying to steal your job, but it is permitting me to have a lot of fun. So the theme of the campaign that we're doing is a retro arcade. So I'm using this template to start, and then I'm going to customize it for the client. And then I'm also just looking at some different fonts that are like kind of retro-ish. So basically those are my tasks for the afternoon and probably into tomorrow as well, is just starting to build out the visuals for this campaign, because that's part of what makes it so fun for the user and for the customer, is like looking at this fun, engaging visuals, these graphics that kind of draw you in and take you out of that like corporate bubble and really make it something fun and memorable. So it's very exciting, it's very cool, and I'm so happy to be like sharing this piece of positive work news with you guys. So back to me cutting my snow peas. I'll show you guys the finished result. So here we have my very late lunch. Maggie's curious. Okay, down, 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 down. The reason it is so late is because, so it's like 4 o'clock right now. I would say about halfway through cooking this, and my calendar dinged saying that I have a meeting, and I totally mixed up the time of my meeting. I thought it was at 3:30 for whatever reason, but probably time zone difference, that's why. Thought it was at 3:30, it was at like 2:45, something. Oh my gosh. Something weird like that. So I had to stop cooking in the middle and then come back to it. So I'm so excited to eat. I have more work to do. I have to finish those graphics by tomorrow because we have to submit the proposal I was telling you about tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that. Maggie's like restless, I don't know. Anyways, and then I have videos to film tonight. Like, just feels like such a busy day, but I love these really like productive, high energy days. They feel really, really good. So I'm gonna eat this and I'll catch up with you guys later. Hi guys. Hi guys. I'm very happy right now. I am getting all cozy on the couch. I finished work for the day, pretty much. There's always kind of some Slack messages that come in, some last minute stuff. Like, I'm never really totally off, but overall I had a really awesome day. The only thing is I barely took any breaks, so I'm feeling quite like exhausted right now. Like, it feels like I just ran or like did physical activity, but it was my brain. Like I said earlier, I love having these really nice productive days like this, and it's even better when it's on a Monday. So I'm so happy that I was vlogging today, got to vlog just like a really positive, good work day. I always want my vlogs to be super genuine, so sometimes we're having a great day, sometimes we're having a not so good day, sometimes in between, but today was great, and that's awesome because it feels like it's been a while since I vlogged and we've had a really great day. So you guys, I am getting my period this week. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it today. I'm starting to really know my body and know its signs of like PMS. And it's really funny, my PMS is really like the week before I get my period, and I'll be very cryy, emotional. I get really, really sore breasts. That's like the big one. Like when my boobs start hurting, I'm like, all right, period's coming next week. Then I suddenly feel better, my boobs stop hurting, and bam, I get my period. And that's exactly what happened today. So I do think part of the reason I'm in such a good mood is the contrast from last week where I was like crying a lot and very emotional, which makes total sense with my PMS. And it's funny because I know that my like breasts hurting is a sign of my PMS, but sometimes when I'm super emotional, I'm just like, no, this is how I am, and I'll always be this way. Like, I don't attribute it to PMS, but anyways, yeah, that's that on that. And so I have had this sponsored video in the bank for a while, and what I mean is like I've been working with this company before, but I wanted to wait until I was actually on my period to film the sponsored segment for them because I just wanted to be super genuine. So you guys, this video is sponsored by Illume. Maybe you've seen my ads for them in the past, maybe not, maybe this is the first time you're hearing about them, but don't skip through the sponsored segment. Trust me, you guys, you want to hear about these products. So I have been using Illume products for over a year now. It was over a year ago that I decided to make a switch towards more eco-friendly and more healthy for my body period products. So whether that was reusable pads like these or period underwear, I use both, and it has totally changed the game for my period. I feel way more connected to my period. I feel like it's not something that's like gross that I need to throw away anymore. Rather, it's something that is just natural. It happens every month, and I'm like a part of it and in control of it, if that makes sense. So what is Illume? Illume is a company that makes period products for women or for anyone who gets a period. They also make really great products for postpartum. So if you're a mom, they make products for that. They also make vaginal health products, of which I have tried. I've loved them, and I've talked about them in the past. But today, seeing as I'm on my period, I really want to focus on their staple, I would say their like namesake product, or what's that, their marquee product, which is the pads. So these are reusable period pads. They have two options, made of organic cotton and made of bamboo. I have tried both. I love both. I think I lean more towards preferring the cotton ones, probably because those are the ones I've tried first. And they're simply great. You wear them when you're on your period, and after a day, half a day, you know, whatever your flow is like, you wash them, soak them, and they wash up perfectly clean. So I'm holding a few different varieties here. Some of these have been used. These two I've used, so I'm not gonna open them up. I forget if I've used this one. I have not. So this is an example of the bamboo one where it's like double sort of lined. They are so protective. They're so comfortable. That was my favorite thing about them, is they're really comfortable up against like your vagina. And they also don't make any noise in your underwear. You don't feel like you're wearing plastic. You really feel like you're just wearing like an extension of your underwear, and it's really, really soft. So this is a larger one. This is one that I would wear for kind of like a full day when I don't want to wear a tampon, or even overnight on a lighter day. And this one here is quite large. This is definitely an overnight one for those really heavy flow nights. But I love that I can just put this on and feel really, really secure. And I think the fact that I have to wash them myself and not throw it away is what makes me feel really connected to my period, and I really, really love it. Once you're done using them, they have a special soap, which I love. It's a probiotic soap. You guys can see mine is so well used. I've been using it since as long as I've been using my Illume pads. And then you hang them up to dry, and I have like a special sort of pinchy clothes hanger that hangs them up. So you guys have even seen like in the background of my videos, my pads will just be like hanging to dry. So that's gonna be that this week because I will be using them this week. Now, if big pads aren't your thing, if you prefer to wear tampons or a Diva cup, something else, it's always nice to have a little bit of backup protection. And Illume also makes liners. I love using the liners on days when I'm wearing a tampon. Personally, I don't like a Diva cup, so I still use tampons. And they have liners like this. This is a thong liner, so that's why it's in more of a triangular shape. Never been used, so I'm showing it, but honestly, you guys, they wash up so clean too. So this is an awesome option. Instead of disposable liners, you can use the reusable ones, and you just feel so healthy, so connected, and they're so soft. So thank you so much to Illume for sponsoring this video. It's honestly such a joy, you guys, to work with companies that I use myself, I've spent my own money on, and I truly love. And also what I love about Illume is they are a small business, they're Canadian, and they are female owned. So what more can we ask for? Be sure to check them out down below. And I also really recommend following them on Instagram. They share a lot of really nice tips and tricks for dealing with your period, making your period more comfortable, as well as some vaginal like facts, things I've never even known. I've learned from them. So it's really, really awesome. Follow them on Instagram. Let them know I sent you. That would make me so happy. And thank you again to Illume for sponsoring. So you guys, I'm just gonna have a little bit of a chill out time before I head out for dinner. I'm going for dinner at my stepmom's. And by chill out, I mean film some YouTube videos. I'm just really in that mood and I want to stay on a roll. So I'm going to end the vlog here tonight and we'll pick it back up tomorrow morning. Thanks so much for watching Monday. Let's see what we get up to tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Today is kind of a gross day. It is so gray outside. It's so dark in my apartment and it feels freezing. I'm not off to the best start today. I did like my morning routine with my sun lamp and everything, but even with my sun lamp, I fell back asleep. I was having really, really horrible dreams like all night. It's been happening to me a lot lately, and this has happened to me for years, that I get like really bad dreams and I just like keep sleeping to try and like sleep off the bad dreams, and it leaves me feeling kind of groggy when I wake up. But anyway, I know it's gonna turn around and we're still gonna have a good day. I'm really excited because I'm going spinning later on my lunch break, so that'll be good. But I just made a coffee and I'm ready to sit down and get to work now. I made an MCT coffee for the first time ever. Now, normally I don't like plain espresso. I need like a latte kind of thing with like milk. But I've been having some issues with my digestion. I've been feeling very, very bloated lately, and it's been making me feel kind of insecure about the way my body looks. Yeah, and I just like last night when I went to bed, I was kind of sad because I was just like feeling super bloated and just not feeling great. So I decided I'm gonna make an MCT coffee. Normally I put MCT in my smoothies, but my boyfriend's like really into nutrition and all this stuff, and he was saying that when you have like the MCT in your coffee and it's like the first thing you put in your body, it like has all these benefits. I don't know. So we're gonna drink this. We'll see if it's helpful, and let's do a taste on camera because I'm sure it's gonna be disgusting and I'm just gonna have to like slurp it down like medicine. Oh, it's fine. It's just espresso. Maybe I can do this. Wow. Okay, well that's a pleasant surprise. Maybe it's just like the jolt of like, you guys know when you like smell coffee you're more awake. Maybe it's that. Anyways, time for me to get to work. Got my work computer out. I was just watching a vlog on it this morning as I was getting ready. But yeah, lots to do today, so I'm gonna jump into it. Hi guys, it's not that much later. I just made like an oatmeal for breakfast. I've got my blue light glasses on, and I wanted to show you guys, I upgraded my work setup. So those of you who have been with me for a while, this probably looks familiar because this was my setup at my tech consulting job. But when I changed laptops and everything for the new job, I didn't have the port for a second monitor. So I've just been like laptop life for a while, and I realized I would be so much more productive, I think, if I had the two screens. If anything, just to watch vlogs in the background. Something about having content in the background when I'm feeling overwhelmed or anxious can really, really help me like just feel calm, especially on days when I don't have meetings. It kind of helps break up the loneliness of just being home alone all day. So right now I'm watching a Maggie McDonald vlog. I would say listening to it is more accurate because I've got like my other tabs open with client work, which I can't show on the screen obviously. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys this like space update. I think it looks really good, and I definitely feel like I've leveled up a bit. I kind of like the like just laptop look, like the kind of digital nomad vibe, but at the same time this makes me feel like I'm really ready to work and like ready to be super productive. But I was thinking this morning, I told you guys I was feeling like a little bit weird this morning. I was thinking about like fitness and how I used to be like so fit. I was doing, you know, spinning all the time, every day pretty much, if not twice a day sometimes, and it was just like my life, and it was my socialization, like it was everything. And I've totally fallen off that, and I've started doing yoga, which has been really helpful, but it's not that same rush of fitness that you feel. It's a bit more mindful, stretching, which feels amazing, but I know that I'm missing that like cardio blast and that musculation. I don't know why I never know that word in English. Musculation, that's not the word. But you know what I mean, like stuff for your muscles. Anyway, I've just been thinking about that, and I've been thinking like, you know, should I join a gym? But I don't like the gym. I only like classes, but spinning studio is just like so expensive, and like all of those kinds of gyms, the kind of gyms that I like and the kind of workouts that I like are really, really expensive. And anyways, I was just kind of thinking about that this morning. And then at the end of, I'm watching Maggie McDonald, at the end of one of her vlogs, she talks about how she went to Soul Cycle, and like she used to be super fit, and now like the class was really hard for her. And she was talking about how she used to think about wanting to go back to her like pre-pandemic fitness level, which is exactly what I was thinking. So I was like, whoa, like how perfect timing is this? And then she was saying how like, we have to think about like, that's in the past. We can't go back there. It doesn't exist anymore. Like this is what exists and we just have to like appreciate this and not always be thinking about like, oh, life was like this before, life was like this before, and just think about like moving forward. And I don't know, it's just like really helpful to know that someone else was feeling similarly. It was also like spooky timing. And I feel like the universe does this a lot. And I know the universe does this for you guys who watch my videos, where you'll be like, I was feeling this way. And then you started talking about that. And that's exactly what just happened to me here. So I wanted to share that kind of moment with you, and I'm just really excited. I'm having a little bit of trouble focusing because I'm so excited to go to B-Cycle at lunch. Like I'm so looking forward to it, and I know I'm gonna have to like crunch down today when I get back. But anyways, I'm loving my setup. I've got a healthy breakfast going. The MCT did the trick, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry if you do. And yeah, I don't know, overall feeling very good this morning. Well, what? I'm feeling very good, but I'm also in my head. And you know what? That's life. So on that note, I don't know. See you in an hour. Let's go to spin class. Guys, look at my face. Oh, Maggie just sniffed the camera. Come on down. Come on down. Up. Up. Oh, yes. 3, 2, 1. Hello. You guys, I am in such a good mood. I kind of forgot how much I love spinning and how good B-Cycle makes me feel. And oh, I saw a teacher who I used to see like all the time, what felt like every day. And I haven't seen her in like 2 years since COVID, so it just felt really, really good. Definitely reaffirms that like I really need to get back into that like cardio movement. Like yoga simply isn't enough. And anyways, I'm just feeling so happy. I need to get back to work now because I took a little coffee detour, so I'm a bit late coming back. So I've just got to get back to work, which is like gross because I need to shower, but hey, we gotta do, oh my god, put it back. We gotta do what we gotta do. So you guys, I just want to share a piece of exciting news with you before I close up the vlog. So as I was leaving B-Cycle, I was talking with a friend of mine who works there and the teacher, and I was like, I just don't know how to like integrate this back into my life because straight up, I can't afford it. Like I'm the kind of person that it's either like an unlimited membership or nothing. Like if I only have like a pack of 10 classes, I always feel this need to like save them and I never use them, which is exactly what happened with these classes that I currently had. I've had them since last summer. And my friend said to me, well, why don't you do energy exchange, which is what I used to do. After I graduated university and stopped working there as a regular employee, like part-time, I did energy exchange, which is when you work a few hours a week, and I was working like 4 to 5 hours a week, in exchange for a free membership. And I was like, yeah, you know, it's just like the shifts are too long. I'm really busy now. Like I can. She's like, well, we have short shifts, 3 hours. If you want one, it's yours. So I'm like 90% sure I'm gonna be going back to work at B-Cycle, which means I will be going back to spinning all the time. And that just makes me so excited to like get out of the house, get fit again, interact with more people. And it's kind of exactly what I was talking about in my last vlog, or like 2 vlogs ago, where I was talking about needing to leave the house more. Like this just kind of fulfills that need. So I'm still not 100% sure that I'm gonna go back because I don't wanna overdo it. But anyways, it just feels exciting. So on that note, I'm gonna jump back into work and then take a shower, but I think I'm gonna close up the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching this amazing 2 days. I feel like they were great overall. So thank you so much for coming along with me. It means the world. And thank you also to Illume for sponsoring this video. You guys, don't forget to check them out down below. The best period products you will ever try. It will change the game for you, I promise. All right, I'm out of breath. Love you guys. Bye.